Carl, we'll start off with last week against Lee, an improved performance perhaps, maybe despite the result.
Oh, for a long period of that first half we were in the game, I think it was 10-4 or 5 minutes before half time, and then they got a couple of tries there where they kicked down and Liam Kay just raced away with it. But for a long time in that first half we were in the game, and they were a good side. So the boys give everything, and they didn't give up till the end. And then the Leaf fans really appreciated them, and we had a lot of good things said about us from their supporters. So the boys are battling in there. They just keep going and going and going, which you can't knock them for that.
The Super 8's fixtures were yesterday announced. Quite a couple of long away trips in there.
Oh, made all of them. It's tough. London away. I think there's Workington away, Whitehaven away, and only Hunslet's down the road. But you don't get no favours when you're in the position we are. And one of them I think's on a Monday, and then one's at 6:30 on a Saturday, and tough for the boys. But we go to London next week. I think that's a Saturday as well. And we just have to give it everything. The season's finished. It's a new competition. Let's see what we can do in this comp. See if we can not finish. If we were to start on zero, to see how high we can go. But we just need to take every game as it comes and really get stuck into it. It's a new comp. Let's have a go. And the big thing, a lot of the players are playing for contracts for next season as well. So we'll be watching them closely in this next 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks, and decide whether we'll be offering them contracts for next season. So there's all to play for if you're a player. There's other clubs who I presume will be watching them, the players as well, because they are championship players, a lot of them. So as a player, you have to look and think, well, I have to be professional and knuckle down, and if I don't want to play Championship 1, if we go down, then crack on, give it your all, and let's see where that takes them. So the players are in good spirits. Like I says, you've been down to the training ground, and they're enjoying it down there, and they're really impressed with the facilities. So there's plenty to play for the boys.
What are your thoughts on the competition structure? Are you in favour of it? Do you like it?
Yeah. Listen, it's generated a lot of excitement. How it pans out, it's still for us all to see. But it's easy to say things when you're in our position. Would have it been more realistic doing, which some people have mentioned, how the top 4 go and play the bottom 4 of the Super League? Would have we been better, the bottom 4 of ours going and play the top 4 of the Championship? Who knows? But you can come up with all these permutations. Let's give it a chance, and let's see how it goes. We all knew all the rules before we started, and we all knew the bottom 2 will go down. So I don't want to start saying things when they're thinking, well, you're only saying that because you're in and around there. Let's see how it goes, and I'm looking forward to it. Certainly, it's generated a lot of excitement, like I said, especially the top 4, and fingers crossed that a Championship club can slip the net and get through, because that'll really give it a good shot in the arm, and it'll give everyone in every competition hope that you can get through and get into the Super League. But if one was not to get through, then I think people will start asking questions. So up till now and to the last game last weekend, everyone was still excited, and it meant heaps. So it's worked. I think for the excitement factor, it's worked, and I think Salford and Widnes came into the mix with 1 game to go, so it was it served its purpose, and Wakefield's improved every week in the Super League. So we'll see how it goes, but some cracking fixtures coming up, and especially in that one in the qualifiers, and we'll just see how we go in our one, and we'll give it a knock.
Speaking about cracking fixtures, just there, 3 massive local derbies down here at the Keepmoat Stadium for Doncaster.
Yeah, our first, and we've got 3, and we're going to make them all themed games. So keep your eyes out for it. The The first one against Featherstone will be our annual game we do for Liam Morn. You know, he's very, very close to our hearts, as is the family. Everybody knows the situation with Liam. He's our help the hero, so to speak. And you know, since I've been involved with the club, we've had a game for him every season. And yes, the last game will be all around Sean Leaf. People are asking questions. There's no cunning plans or no big surprises. Myself and Sean have spoke about this. This is the reason he came back to the club at the start of the year, to do another season, should I say, not came back to the club, but went around again. Because he didn't get a testimonial, I said to him, we'll do something for you. There's, the event on the 7th we're trying to put together was discussed with Sean and myself. It's just a bit of a fun thing. It's nothing, formal. It's a retirement gig for Sean, and it just turns out that we can all get together and out of season and have a drink together and watch the Kiwis in England if you're not going to that game. So nothing majorly surprising, or what we're trying to keep anything secretive, but we just want to do something for Sean because he's give this club everything. In my eyes, I look at it I look at him as the same way you could look at Coppinger for the Donny Rovers. So it's nothing major, it's nothing untoward, it's just me personally, we want to do something for Sean. So the last game will be all geared around Sean, and we'll speak about what we're going to do, but we'll have a bit of fun on the 7th with a few of the older fellas going to have a game of touch and watch the thing and see where that's going to be. We're not too sure yet, so we'll do that. And then the Batley game in the middle, that's for another gentleman who's been involved with this club for many years, and I think it's fitting that we do something for him as well. So you can all guess who it is, but we'll announce that after we get through the Liam Morn game, and then every game, like I say, is going to be themed up for the last 3 games. So all good. Let's get down here and celebrate and some special people.